everybody. Welcome back to Connect. I'm your host, Andy Hale. Today's episode is going to be Elevate Your Thinking Part 2. I was thinking about it, and there's a little more I want to say about last episode. And so, what I talked about in last episode was how you can elevate your thinking and tap into this other kind of wave of energy. And I think a better way to describe it, it's like a radio frequency. It's like tuning a radio dial and, you might be living your day-to-day, life with a radio station that's got a little bit of static. It's not coming through the radio very clearly. But if you just tune it a little bit, turn the dial a little bit, all of a sudden it comes in super clear, complete clarity. You can hear it perfectly. That's kind of what I'm talking about. There's another frequency out there of energy that is elevated. And I think the way you tap into it, and what I want to explain a little more is the way you can tap into it is by getting inspired. For every person, that's going to be different. For me, there's a few ways I kind of achieve this. One is through music. Oftentimes, a certain song just motivates me, just completely fills up my body with like an energy. It helps me get to that frequency where I feel inspired, energized, alive. I feel like I'm invincible. I can just conquer the world. I also get that through sunshine. I mean, simply sunshine. If it is a beautiful day and I'm just out taking a walk, sitting on a park bench, sitting in my office with my legs kicked up on my desk, I so appreciate the power and the feeling of a sunny day that it can just change my frequency and give me this kind of inspirational boost. And for other people, it might be meditating, it might be taking a walk, being in nature, whatever your thing is. Find what inspires you, because once you're inspired, then that frequency is going to tune in clearer. You're going to hear that radio station and the music clearer without all the static. And it's when that happens, that in that moment, you're going to feel motivated, inspired, powerful. You're going to have ideas. You're going to feel like you can do anything. It's really an incredible feeling. And I think a lot of people go through life with the radio being staticky. They just don't know that they can tweak it and get incredibly better reception. And so even in my office where I'm recording right now, it's like, I think I've said this before, it's like Willy Wonka's, chocolate factory. I surround myself with whatever I may find inspiring. It can be figurines of characters I like, antiques. I've got antique radios, antique cameras, old trophies, toys. I've got old toys. I've got a Slinky. I think Slinky is one of the most amazing things. I've got books, all kinds of books, motivational books. Even like, I'll give you an example, Iris Apfel. Look her up. Iris Apfel. I'm not even going to tell you anything more about it. You're going to have to go look her up. I find her incredibly inspiring, that you can do anything. I've got plants all over the place. This is my happy space. And no matter what room I go to, there are things that inspire me. So you need to surround yourself with inspiration. You need to tap into inspiration. However you get there, however it is that you do it every day. And I'm telling you, you will at some point, when you get that frequency, when the static goes away and it becomes clear, you feel powerful. Like I said, I get this feeling where I just feel like I can do anything. I feel invincible. I can conquer the world. I'll give a recent example. I was out in Los Angeles a week ago. My son graduated grad school from UCLA in a screenwriting program. And I went to lunch with him and some of his friends who he went to college with, and they were all film majors at the Ringling College of Art and Design. So, these guys are all in LA, just literally spreading their wings. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Silver Lake. We're at this old school Mexican restaurant, sitting outside. The whole setting was so inspirational. Margaritas around the table. And I got one of those kind of like, the clarity came through. The radio station got dialed to the perfect station. And I said to these guys, you all have your each own individual area of expertise you want to focus on. For my son, it's writing. For another one of his friends, it was acting. For another one, it was cinematography. For another one, it was, production and editing. And I said, you guys right here, another one was music. The guy was a musician. I said, you guys need to create your own short film. My son, who's the writer, you can be the screenwriter. One of the guys can be the lead actor. One of the guys can be the musician with the music. Another one is the cinematographer. Don't wait. You guys have the ability. You've got all the pieces of the puzzle right here to create your own work of art, to create your own short film, to create it and put it out there and to showcase your talents. Now, this came to me and all of us because we were sitting outside on this beautiful Sunday afternoon in LA, and we got in that inspirational vibe. We got in that inspirational mode. For me, it was the sunshine. It was the company. It was the setting. For you, it could be, playing with your dog, taking a walk, whatever. But I guarantee you, if you do this and if you practice this, you will feel what I feel. You will feel almost like goosebumps. You will feel like, wow, like you just feel powerful. You feel powerful. And when I get that way, I try to ride it as long as I can. I try to tap into it. I try to come up with an idea and then follow through and execute on it. So for this idea, just last week, we're already moving forward. We gave ourselves a deadline of the end of October to have this short film done, literally done. I'll keep you all posted on the progress of how that goes. And when we are done, I will have a screening and we all can watch it. But that's the genesis right there of how it came about. And it's incredible to me. And so I want to encourage all of you, A, get inspired, however you do it. B, find that clear frequency, find that energy, find that higher level of energy, tap into it, embrace it, accept it, feel it, see what comes your way, and then execute on whatever kind of an idea comes into your brain. And it can be about any facet of your life. But I tell you, it's out there. It's waiting right now. That frequency is there. That radio frequency is right. It's there right now. You just got to tweak the dial a little bit to tap into it. So that's Elevate Your Thinking Part 2. Check it out. If you enjoy it, if you got a cool story about it, send me an email, andy@halemonaco.com. I love to hear people's stories, success stories, and things that motivate them. And I'll be back soon with a whole nother episode of Connect. See you soon.